Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share my review of this very impressive AOC gaming bundle that I've had the pleasure of testing and trying for the last couple of weeks. I'll make sure to leave timestamps and links below to all of the products shown in this video. Let's begin with the AOC 27-inch gaming monitor. The model number for reference is Q27G2E. Looking at the design to start, hopefully the first thing you will notice is the three-sided frameless design. I do like when AOC offer this to their monitors. It allows for content you either viewing or you're working on to be pushed out to the outer limit of your monitor, allowing for more room to see your work when photo editing or video editing, or when you're sitting back and enjoying some gaming. And believe me, there's a lot of fun when it comes to gaming with this bundle. You notice AOC's two-tone coloring they use with a mixture of black and light touches of red throughout the monitor casing, column and stand. Both the column and stand, which won't take up too much space on your desk, is made from a plastic design. If you consider this whole bundle comes in under £300 or under $450, don't really have any reason to complain. Along the bottom bezel of your monitor, you get the typical AOC branding and a small LED indicator to let you know if your monitor is turned on or off. You'll notice if you look very carefully there are raised tactile monitor controls along this bottom bezel. The actual physical controls are underneath the bottom bezel. They are a little fiddly to find out which one you're pressing, and it does take some time to work out which one is pressing and making the actions come true. I would prefer a control stick option that you've seen on other monitors I reviewed. It's easier and simpler to use. The small buttons are there though, and they will help you navigate through your menu options. One small note here about the design is that you are limited to how much you can actually adjust your monitor. For instance, you only have the option to tilt this monitor. It can be tilted either -5 degrees or +23 degrees. However, I do not think this is a limitation to using the monitor. For myself, being 6 foot, if my seat is in the correct position, it's at the correct height for me, and I can just either tilt this monitor up or tilt it down, depending if I had it on a rest or a pedestal. Taking a look at the back of the monitor, you see the continued matte black design with red design follows all the way throughout. When it comes to connectivity, this monitor has you covered, and you will see that we have 2 HDMI ports which are 2.0, 1 display port which is 1.2, and there's a headphone out which is 3.5mm. Of course, this is where I would say a good time to plug in your AOC gaming headset that came along with this bundle. I absolutely loved that headset and I don't want to let it go. I really don't, but more about that later on. As well as the ports and connections you'll find on your monitor, you are able to remove the column and stand easily by pressing the release clip. You are able to use a VESA mount if you choose to wish so you can have a desk arm or a desk mount for your monitor instead of the typical column and stand that's been provided. And this is a typical VESA mount connection which is 100 by 100. You do also have a Kensington lock, so no one can just walk away with your gaming setup. I just want to touch on a reference. This monitor is really made for gaming because with the Xbox Series X and S, you're able to get a resolution of 2560 by 1440 at 120 Hz. Of course, that is depending on the game actually being able to reach those levels. The PS5 as well will have the same resolution, so 2560, 1440 at 120 Hz. And again, I've really enjoyed my experience when it comes to gaming. Games have looked smooth, they have worked perfectly well on both the Xbox and the PlayStation. I'm very lucky to have both of them. I've enjoyed them, so from FIFA to racing games, the new Need for Speed I've been trying, as well as the new Star Wars game has been really enjoyable. Haven't had any issues. For me, I sit very close to the monitor. I try to look out for the blurring, the tear effect, or anything other than issues that I would normally see. Color is sharp. One thing I'd say, maybe a little bit larger display would be nice to have, but otherwise good to know that you can get those resolutions and those refresh rates when you're console gaming. With the design and the connectability discussed, let's talk about the key specs of our monitor. So our display measures 27 inches or 68.6 centimeters. The measurement is always taken diagonally across the display. It's a flat display which offers a VA panel. The VA panel stands for vertical alignment display with deeper blacks and a higher contrast for extra vivid and bright images. So really suitable when it comes to console gaming and PC gaming, so it works together to give you the best performance response, but also can offer a high refresh rate. So this monitor offers a quad HD resolution. This is higher than a normal standard HD resolution. The resolution of the monitor is 2560 by 1440 with a pixel density of 109. Offers a 16:9 aspect ratio, and then you move into 4 milliseconds grey to grey or 1 milliseconds MPRT. MPRT is the acronym for Moving Picture Response Time. MPRT technology enables your monitor backlight during picture changes. Through the reduced time in a frame is shown on the monitor, ghosting and blurring effects are reduced, resulting in a smoother, more fluid gaming experience and giving you the upper edge when you're trying to game and beat someone. Again, I've tested this with the consoles and I have tried a little bit of PC gaming with the mouse and the keyboard. Didn't go too well. I prefer a controller, please, all the time. But I would say didn't have any experiences or any issues of this. I am visually impaired, so I may have missed something, so please allow me that one. You've got a 178-degree viewing angle, so if you have multiple monitors, you are able to sit them in an arc, so a 3 setup or a 2 setup would look really good. I actually really like that. I can have my work one on one, gaming one on the other. When it comes to refresh rate, you've got 155 Hz, which is overclocked, so the standard is 144 Hz, but you're able to overclock it. Equip yourself with overclocked 155 Hz and say goodbye to image stuttering, blurring motion. So that overclocked this monitor from 144 Hz to 155 Hz, so every frame is rendered sharply and smooth, and again it will come through on your gaming experience. For the display port, this is where you can overclock up to 155 Hz at the full resolution, and through the HDMI you can do up to 144 Hz. Has AMD FreeSync premium technology built in, and then one thing that I really do like, as I said, as a visually impaired person, with low blue light and flicker-free technology. Flicker-free technology will get rid of the horizontal lines that some people may experience and give a flicker feeling when they're using your monitor for a prolonged period of long time. I really like that that option is built in. I also like having a low blue light option. This removes the harsh blue light that can give you eye fatigue and eye strain over long periods of use. This allows you to work hard and then enjoy your games throughout the night or even throughout the day. The options are there for you. With this monitor from AOC, you get 3 years warranty, and your gaming, you've got the low input lag, as I mentioned, you've got the G menu, you've got game color, shadow control, motion blur reduction, crosshair, a dial point. So I do like having a crosshair, really helpful when trying to narrow someone down, try to win at Call of Duty or try to win at any type of shooting game. Doesn't really happen. You do have a couple of game options built into this monitor, so you have RTS, FPS, Racing, Gamer 1, Gamer 2, or the option to turn it off. That is your monitor. In a nutshell, a monitor that offers specs that will keep anyone happy, I'm sure. Has a great resolution. You've got an overclocked refresh rate, so it means motion blur and smoothness of your games will look fantastic. It's been really enjoyable to enjoy either my work content or actually creating content for the channel. Alongside the AOC monitor, I also received a range of accessories from them. First up is the AOC MM300M. Here in the UK it costs from $6.99 up to $11.99. Which is a great mouse pad for gamers at all levels. It's waterproof, so you don't have to worry if you spill anything on it. I haven't actually done that, which is a surprise for me. It offers an anti-slip rubber base, ensures that the mouse pad stays in place, and it really does. I've tried to put my weight on it and tried to move it, and it doesn't do that. The soft mouse pad with a stitched frame and a cloth coating is comfortable to use and provides a smooth surface for your mouse to glide over, and it really does. So it comes in 4 different sizes. This is the medium size that I have here, and again, the links will be in the description. So just a couple of quick highlights for you. It's made from premium quality materials, which it has done. I've tried to pull, twist and maneuver it as much as I can. The stitched frame design also enables it to actually last a lot longer. I've seen some mouse mats where they've just frayed so instantly. Next up is the AOC GH200 Gaming keyboard. Here in the UK it costs from $31.99. A couple of key features that it offers is an RGB light FX. Everyone needs more RGB in their gaming setup. A magnetic detachable wrist rest, try and say that 3 times over, a split resonant design, exclusive durable metallic top plate, ultra thin super suspension keycaps, so it weighs about 108 grams. This is a great gaming keyboard for all gamers of all levels. I would say I'm very beginner. Very. It features a comfortable magnetic detachable wrist rest, which easily is helpful when typing for long periods of the day. I do normally take it off when I'm trying to play games though. It has a spill resistant design and exclusive durable metallic top plate. The RGB Light FX provides a stylish and customizable look when the ultra-thin suspension keycaps provide a smooth and responsive typing experience. Believe me, I have typed with this most of the days that I've reviewed this, and it has had many different documents typed up with quite a few pages or a few thousand words. It's a nice experience when traveling across the keyboard. For myself, I haven't taken a look at too many keyboards. I like mechanical sounding to this keyboard. It's been really enjoyable. It's great value for the price as well, so it is really low priced if you look at some other keyboards. So this keyboard is a membrane keyboard with a mechanical feeling keys, and it does really feel interesting when using it for the first time, especially for someone that's come from, say, a Mac keyboard all the time. So it has 25 anti-ghosting keys and 25 rollover. The keyboard is available in black and white, so you can choose what goes into your setup the best. And again, it's backed by a 2-year warranty from AOC, so I like that option, and it has been a really enjoyable keyboard to use. You can use AOC G menu as well with this monitor that provides extra level of support, and you plug in and you'll see it pop up. So I've got it with my mouse that I'm going to come on to in a second, and you can change the RGB lighting. You can change the DPI, which is really good, but I've really enjoyed the mouse. Let's talk a little bit more about the gaming mouse from AOC. This is the AOC GM530. The price here in the UK starts at £11.09 for some strange reason to £23, so make sure to shop around. Works with Windows 7 or Mac OS. I've used it on both. Been a very enjoyable experience. You'll need a USB-A port. Offers the ability to connect through the AOC G menu, and I've used the AOC G menu, which I'll hopefully show during this video. It weighs 100 grams. Cable length is 1.8 meters, and it's a USB-A connection. You've got a PixArt PM W3389 gaming sensor and a true 16,000 DPI. Kale switches with 80 million clicks lifespan. Light FX sync RGB, so you can again have some RGB lighting, which is always good to have. You've got matte UV coating for comfort, and it really does feel nice in your hand. I really like that experience of using a more physical mouse compared to the touchpad and using my fingers for navigation and movement. But this is a great gaming mouse for gamers of all levels. Again, I've tried to game with this and it didn't work out too good. I'm always going to go back to the controller. I do want to try and do a little bit more gaming, so if you've got any nice easy game suggestions, let me know and I'll give it a try. So it features a high performance PixArt sensor, as I mentioned, Kale switches with 80 million click lifespan, Light FX RGB, so you can add more to your lighting setup if you want to, and it does fit in hand. So when using with the mouse mat from AOC, simply just glides across, and a pure enjoyed experience when using. And then finally is my most favorite accessory in this bundle. I must say, I have really enjoyed this, and that is the AOC GH200 gaming headset. So here in the UK, it costs $32.99. Some of its key features before actually giving my personal experience is that it's serious gaming audio, comfortable earphones, a lightweight and durable headset, custom tuned 50mm drivers, superior sound with clarity and punchy bass, simulates a wide soundscape while gaming. 3.5mm connection, so this is where it can go back into your monitor if you want to, or you're able to put it into your controller. You do have controls built in line, which is really helpful. So you have mic, so you're able to mute yourself or unmute yourself, or change the volume with a simple little scroll wheel. So the actual cable length is 70.86 inches or 180 centimeters. So there's enough length there. You do have a splitter provided if you want to split into audio and mic separately, and you're able to use this with your Xbox. I've used it with my PC and Mac. I'm able to use this with my PlayStation 5. It does say it works with PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, the Xbox One Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, mobile devices, and also offers a 2-year warranty. I want to say I have really enjoyed this headset. It is comfortable, it is enjoyable to use, and it seems to block out every bit of sound. I'm not too sure if they've got noise cancellation built in. However, I just think the level that comfort they have, I could just use these all day. For me, during a normal working day, in the mornings, up early, creating content, listening to music or listening to media, or reviewing my content I had from the previous day, that's my first part of the day. Moving into Teams calls, I've used this for Teams calls. Easy, enjoyable, haven't had a bad experience. Then in the evenings, jumping on the Xbox or the PlayStation, playing FIFA, or playing the latest game, whatever's been out now. I'm trying to think, Star Wars has been the latest one I've been taking a look at. It is just enjoyable. It is really, really enjoyable. Hoping that I don't have to give these back. I want to keep these. And again, they do offer a 2-year warranty with AOC, but I would say make sure to shop around. So after all that, final thoughts. Wow, it's an incredible bundle. I am so thankful for AOC for providing an amazing bundle to take a look at. It has been so much fun to try and game via keyboard and mouse. Well done to those that do it every single day. Well done to those that are world champions of it or do it for fun in esports. It's hard. I'm just not used to it. My old age, maybe. I'm in my late 30s now. Can't do it. I'm used to a controller. I'm always going to go back to controller. However, I would say it has just been incredible to enjoy. First of all, if you have got to this point, thank you for watching all the way through and supporting the channel. I hope you understand that I have really enjoyed my time with this. I've tried to use it on a daily basis, every single part of it. The game mouse mat has been on my desk all the time since I've unboxed it. The mouse has been on top of that mat. The keyboard has been in front of me. Yes, I do switch to the Mac a little bit, just it's easier for me. But when it comes to everyday typing or everyday use with Word or Pages or Google Docs, I've used it every single time. The detachable magnet rest has been really good to use. The light FX and the RGB lighting has been really nice, like a rainbow effect. And as I've just mentioned, the gaming headset has been so much fun. So behind that is the monitor, and I must say it has been able to complete all of my daily tasks with ease, and I've enjoyed gaming throughout the evening and had so much fun with it. This AOC bundle has been incredible, not just because of the use I've got out of it and how much use you will get out of it if you choose to buy some of these or one of these options from AOC. However, it comes in under £300 here in the UK or under $450 in the US. I will make sure to add product links in the video description along with timestamps so you can go back and check out those enjoyable parts that you may want to go back and see. But what do you think? Share your comments below, and if you have any questions, I will try my best to answer every single one of them, because I've really enjoyed my time with all of these and I hope it comes through on this video. So thanks for watching, and make sure to check out these latest videos here, and if you haven't already, make sure to hit subscribe and ring the notification bell to stay updated once I post new videos. And from me, Ricky, have a great day.